Hey everyone, welcome back to the next installment of our Fireside Chats. As always, I'm Rick.
I'm Heather.
We are coming to you unscripted tonight. I actually have no idea what's going to happen.
This could be fun.
Yeah. Hey, to start off, we just want to say thank you to so many of you who have been writing us letters and cards. I don't know if you can tell, if you can see how many... I did say unscripted. I'm dropping them. These I don't even know how to count.
This isn't even all of them. There's more around the house, but we just want to thank you.
Yeah.
How kind of you to send us these Easter greetings. So many letters
And cards.
and
Photos.
and pictures that the kids have drawn. I just want to point out to the kids, these are beautiful. This one's from Luke and Jenny Steer. They drew us little hearts. I have this card from Abby. It's so cute. It's got a cross on the front. And she says, thank you for being our new pastor. He is risen. So cute. Thank you,
Not
Abby.
me as the pastor, but Jesus is risen.
Right, Rick is not risen. And then we have Natalie, who's 3. She drew us these adorable little Easter scribbles. And this one has no name.
Yeah.
But it says, thank you for being our new pastor.
You are welcome.
So cute.
Thank you for letting me be your pastor.
This is from Lily Lindemann. She colored that picture.
Thank you, Lily.
So beautiful. And then I have these adorable handwritten letters from Kaya, Britta, and Thor. Your handwriting is beautiful. Thank you so much for writing these sweet letters to us.
Thank you for sending that to us. Let me say, I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated in this weekend services. You used the hashtag Autumn Ridge Good Friday or Autumn Ridge Easter. It was awesome to see all the people. I especially love the photos of all the people with the red crosses on their hands. Nola, she had a red cross on her paw.
She did.
We noticed some other dogs out there, worshiping Jesus along with the family. They're family members. Why not include them in your church service at home?
Right.
Yeah. So we love that, and we hope that whenever we use hashtags again, that you'll continue to participate with us in that way. It's incredibly meaningful to me. It helps me to see you guys and get to know you a little bit. And so thank you for participating in that. I want to let everybody know about a couple of things that are coming up. I don't even think I've told you this, but some of our classes that we've offered at Autumn Ridge are going to start taking place on Zoom. There's one class called The Life of Christ. This is taught by Pastor Woody. If you're interested in joining that, that's going to take place as a Zoom class on Sunday mornings. You can get more information by emailing missions@autumnridgechurch.org if you're interested in taking that class. We also have a class coming up. I think this is great. It's called Love in the Time of Corona, and this is really how to thrive as a married couple when you're stuck in confinement and quarantine. We've talked a little bit about the easy, flare-ups and getting things wrong, and that can easily turn into something bigger than it normally would be. So be on the lookout. That information is coming very, very soon.
We should probably watch that.
We should probably participate because today we had a family incident today, and I told you this is unscripted. Heather doesn't even know what I'm going to bring up, but we're about to get raw and we're about to get real right now. It's going down.
We should have talked about this.
You. Heather bought a game for the family to play together during this quarantine time, just kind of keep family time going. Do you like playing games? I like playing games. The other night we played Settlers of Catan. I lost to Caroline. Who out there likes memes? Do you like memes? Heather bought a game, and it's like apples to apples, but it uses memes. Heather, what did we discover about your game today when it came in the mail?
It's an adult party game, which I didn't know, and we had to go through and take about a third of the cards out.
We missed it. I'm so glad that we read through all the cards before Jack sat down and played this game with us, because it would have been a whole new world, and not in the sense that Disney sings and celebrates a whole new world.
No.
So word to the wise out there. What's the moral of this story, Heather?
Don't take my advice for games or movies.
Read the rating. Read the rating. No mature games.
I didn't know.
I was embarrassed. Oh my goodness. All right, I told you. This is unscripted. No one knows where this is going. So, but this is a card game.
Yeah.
And so we've edited it now.
Yes.
And we're gonna play the safe version tonight at dinner.
Yeah, family friendly.
Yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying maybe some fun ways to engage. We actually did discover a brand new way to engage with friends and family.
Yeah.
And it's an app called House Party.
House Party.
Yeah.
And you can actually play games together. This was really fun to do with
Safe games.
appropriate games. But with our nieces and my brother and sister in California and my parents, it was so fun. You just download the app. It's called House Party. And it's great. There's games and you can just chat as well. In fact, I was on there today with my mom and my niece. So really fun.
All right. Can I turn the corner and to talk about something maybe a little bit serious?
Okay.
All right, so we were just talking about games and cards and things like that. And so Sunday, I introduced a way to talk about identity using a deck of cards. And I wish I had a smooth segue for this. That doesn't feel like a very smooth segue. But you've heard me talk about this before, that identity is like a deck of cards.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different things that make up who we are. Like, what are some of the things that make up who you are? What are some things about you that maybe people out there don't know about you?
Well, I know that my top card, as wrong as it may be, it should be Jesus, right? I'm a pastor's wife. Top card, Jesus.
Well, that's what we want it to be.
That's what I want it to be. But what my top card really is what other people think of me and their opinions of me is something that can derail me almost instantly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. We didn't talk about this ahead of time.
No.
You don't know what questions I'm going to ask. So let me dig into this. When we talk about top card, we're talking about the thing that gives you worth and meaning, that if you have it, your life is worth living. If you never achieve it or if you lose it, your life isn't worth living. You don't just lose something that you value tremendously, you lose your sense of self. All right. And so that's important. But another thing that your top card does is it orders all the other cards in the deck. So you are a follower of Jesus.
Yeah.
And we know that is your top card. But sometimes this other card wants to sneak up and become the top card.
It's like a fight for the top card.
It's a fight for the top card. And this is probably a great way to understand a lot of what the New Testament has to say about idols. How can that affect the way that other cards are ordered in the deck, right? So if you find yourself slipping into who I am ultimately is what other people say about me, how does that affect all the other stuff?
Oh, it has a huge effect on the other things.
Yeah.
Because now I'm looking at all the rest of the things in my deck through that lens of what my top card is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys have learned that Heather's a bad person. I'm just kidding, babe. I got to say that what you talked about, that same struggle that you have, it's the same struggle that I have. And it's, why do other people think of me? Here's one way that this can wreak havoc in the way that the other cards are shuffled in the deck that makes up who I am. I'm a husband, I'm a dad, I'm a brother, I'm all kinds of things. One of the things that I want to get right is being a dad. But when it happens that what other people think of me, when that becomes the top card, that can cause me to sometimes be a workaholic, right? And I've got to prove myself through all the things that I do through being a good enough pastor. And if that means that family time has to go, family time has to go. If that means that I'm not hanging out and playing with my kids, then that's going to suffer because I need other people to see me as being good enough, right? And so that's one of the reasons it's so important to really lean into what the top card is.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing. Now that's not the way that I want to live, and I think for the most part I get it right, but I know that there are too many times that I get it wrong. Yeah. So are there any? You've heard me talk about this a lot before. Is there anything else that you think would be helpful to bring up when it comes to talking about top card?
I think what's interesting is that you may think you know what your top card is, but a lot of times that top card only really reveals itself when you're squeezed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you can say, no, this is my top card, my family is the one thing.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation like I did this past week. And I realized, wow, I will overfunction to meet the approval of other people. So that's been tough, but it was sneaky.
Yeah, it's super sneaky. It's incredibly
Surprised
sneaky.
me.
There have been so many times that I've thought, I think I'm doing really well. my top card really is who I am in Christ, what he's achieved for me, what he says about me. But all of a sudden that I lost something that I took for granted, and I realized, oh, that thing had made its way to the top, and I didn't even realize it. And so this is one of the reasons that I think it's important to dig into this. If you've ever read the book Search for Significance by Robert S. McGee, I think it's incredibly helpful. It never talks about top card, but it has a lot to do with the story we tell ourselves about ourselves and really reckoning with the gospel. So I'd encourage people to think about that.
I'm actually like right in the middle of that book now.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
You are doing a book study with some other people on that book. That book might be outside of the Bible, the book that's had the most profound impact on me personally.
It's extremely impactful. This is my second time reading it, just because I know that there's things in that book that I've forgotten.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you are not just surviving the stay-at-home restrictions. I hope you can thrive in this. I'm going to call Nola over here. Come here, Nola. I got some feedback last week that some people, Nola was on a walk during the last Fireside Chat, and people were concerned. Is everything okay with Nola? Everything is okay with Nola. And she's feeling like she's underrepresented.
Yeah.
She likes to sing.
She loves to sing.
Nola would like to sing on our way out. Will you help us?
Okay, are you ready, Nola? I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. Oh, she closed out with a solo.
All right, we hope you guys have a great week, and look forward to connecting with you this weekend during the streaming of our services. Bye, everybody.
Bye.